on the sofa and hold his head. Hold his head.
Martha, I don't think you should be doing this. I don't think he's strong enough.
What are you talking about? Hold his head.
I'm serious. Look at him. He's really not very well at all, and I think he should see a doctor.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I mean it, Martha. I think it's the drugs you're giving him. I don't think he can cope. I think it might be doing real damage. That's my opinion.
And thank you for sharing it with me. Now hold his head. Luke. Luke. Wake up and take your medicine.
I don't want it. Please, my head hurts.
Of course it does. And the medicine will make it better. Now, come on.
Information received. What the hell does that mean? Received from whom?
I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to say.
So why don't you tell us what you're looking for? Maybe we can help.
Yeah, right. At least you could tell us what you're looking for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
This is garbage. It's all part of the same campaign. I tell you, girl, we're being got at. Now listen, mister, I demand...
Come to starboard, sir. Keep the Coast Guard fine on the port bow.
Yes.
That's the way.
Thank you.
Drugs?
I didn't use the word drugs. It was the customs who suggested certain substances might be involved.
That's ridiculous. And it's... As soon as they find there's nothing on the boat, they're going to be round here asking you. I suppose you had to give your name.
As a matter of fact, I gave them yours. But it doesn't matter. We have far more important things to concern us. What do you think of that?
The Americans?
Arrived this morning. My consolation prize. And believe me, I needed it after you did your best to frighten off Fran Tuitt.
I did my utmost to get her here.
It doesn't matter. She called. She's changed her mind. She's coming. What about the Appleton boy?
He's coming tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. And you definitely saw the ruby?
The handle of a paper knife. He's bringing it with him.
Oh, so that just leaves Barnes, the history teacher, keeper of the amethyst. Do you hear that, Luke? Everything's happening just as we planned. Tomorrow, your guests start to arrive. We will turn back the shroud of history, you and I. The jewels are coming home to Montliscard.
You didn't find anything, did you? Admit it. Don't tell me you're not at liberty to say.
I have removed certain items which I believe may assist me in my inquiries.
A pair of rubber gloves, 2 dessert spoons, a packet of washing powder. Listen, seriously, I've got a washing up bowl if you're interested.
Just check the list, sir, and sign where I've indicated. These items will be returned to you in due course or may be retained as evidence in criminal proceedings. We'll be in touch.
Well, hang on a second. What do we do now?
Sorry?
Well, where do I go? Do I stay or go or what?
That's entirely up to yourself. We're not detaining you, if that's what you mean.
So on the next tide, I can be out of here and back where you found us.
That wouldn't be much of an idea.
Why not? If I'm not under arrest, I'm free to go wherever I please. Who's going to stop me? Hey!
Stuff out all over our cabins.
They haven't got a thing on us, and yet when I suggest going back to the cove, I get veiled threats. How do you deal with people like that?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say.
Yeah. Right.
We've done the best we can, I'm afraid, but I haven't got anything to hold them on. If you people want to have a go, well, that's down to you.
I know, that's what I said. Well, yes, of course. Well, that's exactly what I said. Fran agrees with me. She says we're the victims of a government campaign. Sorry about that. I was just telling Nell. She's excited. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay. What are your plans? All right. Yeah, I will. Yeah, okay. Bye.
Well, you look pleased. How's Fran?
She's fine. You'll be meeting her. She's coming down tomorrow. But listen, she's found a contact, ex-government type. And he reckons he can tell us what was in the drums that the Parliamendra was carrying. Well, what do you think? I mean, that's a breakthrough, isn't it?
Sure.
She'll be staying up at Montescard Place, do you know? Posh, eh?
What?
There are some sights, Luke, you are fortunate to be spared. You are gross. Do you know that?
What have I done?
Yes, what is it?
Bloke called Barnes on the phone. Said you'd want to take the call.
This is it. Barnes, the last of them. I'll take it in the study.
Come on, Luke, old chap. Don't let Morticia get you down. Don't take it all so seriously. You haven't eaten anything. Got to keep your strength up. Don't cry. Look, you got roast, mash, greens, and duck. All right? Come on, wipe your eyes and have a bit of duck. Eh? Would you want me to cut it up smaller for you? Eh? Come on. Let's see if you can hold your fork, shall we? There. On that, there. You can't, can you? Listen, Luke, old chap, I want you to remember, none of this was my idea. Right, none of it. Right? Do you remember that? Do you hear me? None of this was my idea. Not your old friend Price. He dropped his fork and I was just
Leave
sorting
it.
him out.
Look at this. The last one.
What about the other one?
What?
The stones. You said there were 5. You've only ticked 4.
Don't you worry about that. We know where the 5th stone is. Don't we, Luke? Oh, shame. Oh, how thoughtless of me. You're tired. He's tired.
But he hasn't eaten anything.
He's tired. Why don't you take him to his room? We have guests arriving tomorrow. It's going to be a big day for all of us.
These stones must be kept apart forever. And they that hold them must never meet in all this life.
But the 5th, Luke. Tell me about the 5th.
They make him go back. Always back. Into the darkness.
That which has been broken must never be won again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th Baronet, Sir Luke Montliscard. Now, we have Miss Tuitt, our famous television personality.
Fran, please. Fran, hi.
And Mr. Barnes, a fellow historian. We shall have to have a long chat, Mr. Barnes.
I shall look forward to it.
And finally, Mr. Appleton. Rob, that's right, isn't it?
Hello, Luke. How's it going?
Well, I think you can serve now, Tierks. I hope everyone likes fish soup. It's local, and cook's rather proud of it.
Four different hunting dogs.
Yes.
Hunting dogs.
A Labrador, is it?
There's a basset, there's a beagle, there's a Labrador.
The golden retriever.
And a golden
And which is your
retriever.
favourite, Miss Talbot?
Oh, well, I love the golden retriever. Of course, these were passed down from the second baronet,
Remains of a large
together with most of the furnishings in the house.
Oh, were they?
Miss Tuitt, you must tell us all about the glamorous world of television. It sounds thrilling.
Well, no, it's just a job of work, isn't it? Like any other.
But you're quite famous. I mean, that's the point, surely.
For 15 minutes, once a month.
Cleaning up the sewers. That's a job, is it like that?
There are days when it feels that way, Luke.
I hear you're interested in ecology, pollution, all those sort of things.
You should make a program about this place. We've got rats. Big ones.
We try to cover most green issues. Pollution is certainly part of it.
I'm blind, you know, not deaf.
The manners of the aristocracy.
Well, Mr. Barnes, that's what you all are. All Montliscards and all aristocrats. How do you feel about that, Rob?
I don't think I'll be talking about it at college.
No, I shouldn't if I were you. If she's told you, it's probably rubbish.
Not rubbish, Luke. History. 4 Montliscards together under the same roof for the first time in as many centuries. History, Mr. Barnes. Now, if everyone's finished, coffee is in the study. And I would very much like to tell you all about this house and your wonderful ancestors.
Garbage!
Or maybe that's because you've heard it all before.
If you'd rather not join us,
I'd rather not join you.
Tierks.
No! I'm not ready yet. Hey,
Say goodnight to your guests, Luke.
see how they treat me?
No better than you deserve, kiddo. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to cry off. Coming away at such short notice. I really do need to make some calls. Do you mind?
Oh, no. No, of course not. But I wonder if I might borrow the bracelet.
Oh, the bracelet. Oh, yes. Of course.
Excellent. If you'd follow me. Of all your ancestors, one man stands head and shoulders above the rest. A man of science when such things were viewed with great suspicion. Gilbert Montliscard, the first baronet. And look here, this beautiful object used to duplicate the movements of the heavenly bodies. You will notice that the rings are marked by precious stones. Where are those stones? Look here, the emerald, kindly loaned by your American cousins. And here, the sapphire in Miss Tuitt's bracelet, and I know Rob has brought down his stone. Excellent. The ruby, marvelous. Mr. Barnes? The amethyst. Oh, thank you, Mr. Barnes. For the first time in 400 years, the jewels are returned to Montliscard.
I'd rather hang on to it if you don't mind.
Well, what's the matter? I'm not going to steal it.
Yes, I know, but even so.
Oh, how dull. Very well. I won't touch it. Has anyone noticed anything else? Yes, Rob.
There's another stone there, in the middle of that thing.
Very good, Rob. Very observant. There is indeed a fifth stone, a diamond.
Who has that? Has the boy got it? I mean, young Luke is Gilbert's direct descendant, isn't he?
No, Sir Luke doesn't have it. Not yet.
Well, is he going to get it?
Oh, don't be a spoilsport, Rob. You must allow me a few little secrets.
165, please.
Tom. You made it. How are you?
Bloodied but unbowed, you know, we're okay. Fran, this is Nell.
Hello, Nell.
Hi.
Shall I get a drink? When's your chap from the Home Office arriving?
He's here. He was here first. He's up at the bar.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's back. What can I get you?
Steve Erlingham. This is Tom, Nell Fruin.
Good night, Sir Luke.
I'm blind, you know, not deaf.
Sorry. It's me, Rob Appleton.
What's she saying down there?
Well, she started with the Stones, and now she's an Oliver Cromwell. She can talk a bit, can't she?
Did she say anything about me?
I don't remember. I got kicked out for yawning.
Did she say anything about another stone? A fifth one?
The one in the picture. She sort of giggled about it. Said it'd be there in time for a ceremony. Is she, you know, a bit weird? Are you all right? Can I get someone?
Please, the stones must never come together. It's very important. Please stop her.
This is brilliant for me, just to be doing something at long last. Makes up for all those years at the Home Office where everything was going on all around me and I couldn't do a damn thing about it.
1 St. Clement's, 1 Diet Coke, and 1 more to come.
You should be very proud of your dad, you know. He's doing a grand job of work.
Yes, I know. I am proud of him.
Anyway, from what I've heard, you take your fair share of the risks. Nell does most of the diving.
Does she? Does she indeed? Great stuff.
Yeah, well, we're proud of each other, you know.
What's that? There you go. Are you sure you won't?
No, I must get into town. See that guy from the charter company. He's going to let me look at the shipment files. Take my word for it. The Palomendra was carrying something much more naughty than a bit of industrial sludge. And all we have to do is prove it. I'll be in touch, Fran. And you too. Keep up the good work, eh?
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I checked him out. He's a real find. 10 years in the Home Office. Walked out after a cover-up. Spends his time campaigning for the Greens.
Sounds too good to be true.
Don't listen to her. She's got a nasty, suspicious nature. But why is he so keen to help us?
Well, not us, you. He's heard about you.
Well, don't tell me he's got all my records.
Wrong. He's not an aging hippie. He's heard about the Eye of the Storm and the work you're doing. He's a real fan.
Well, he sounds like a very intelligent man.
Huh.
Have a crisp.
Please, find Nell.
Luke, give me a break.
She'll know how to get the fifth stone. They've taken her boat to Montliscard Harbour.
That's 3 miles. Look, I tell you what, you get some rest. and I'll check it out in the morning, okay?
No, go now. Please, now.
I'll go first thing. I'll go now. I said I'll go now.
I'm not deaf. Eye of the Storm. It's a fishing boat called the Eye of the Storm.
Hello? Ah!